Hello, high flyers. This video has found you because Spirit would like to remind you that the only thing you can control are your behaviors and your reactions to others. With the three aspects of commitment, hypervigilance, and upheaval, upheaval comes from the Tower card, one of the cards of the day, and hypervigilance is that Seven of Swords energy, about feeling defensive, feeling paranoid that perhaps what you've experienced in the past is maybe coming back for a round two. So without further ado, I'm Anthony, and I welcome you to this reading, viewer. Calling on all angel spirits and guides, ascended masters and ancestors. What do we have for the viewer today? Yes, yes, yes. Yes and yes. Nope. Angel spirits and guides, thank you. Everyone's had a lovely week so far, as it is Friday. We're headed for the usual weekend, what have you. So the underlying energy for today is orange. Nurture yourself. Time to nurture yourself, honey, with the number 16. Orange like honey, honeybee. You also have indigo and improve your vision. Indigo with the number 40. So this indigo light, this inner sight that comes through that connection of the third eye is connected to indigo. So you can always, you visualize that indigo light. Ask the angels to help you improve your vision with indigo. To find richness in the dark night. Finding richness in the dark night. Now is your task with the number 28. This is about finding that silver lining. Finding the ways in which the sun breaks through the cracks. Breaks through the clouds of fall, of winter. Getting like winter, and even in the fall when it's cloudy, the sun always finds moments to break through. To have fun with your inner child and watermelon. Reminder to have fun with your inner child. The number 3 is about working with spirit, building new foundations, body, mind, and spirit connected in these foundations. 3:23 on the timer. To create a balanced life. This life is all about balance. 3:33. And especially we're balancing this crown chakra, getting Queen of Wands energy. Create a balanced life with the number 45. 45 makes 9, so nearing completion in this cycle of perhaps having an imbalanced connection to spirit, not quite being able to receive messages clearly or tune into those realms perhaps we were able to at one time. Violet is connected once again to that crown chakra, to knowing helps us to be balanced and connect to the divine. That's just so beautiful and perfect. Wow. We have Pearl, the number 25. So this brings up for me my email list. If you subscribe to my email list, I'll put the link in the description, and in my email list you will get 4:44 on the timer, a meditation that helps you build new foundations. And we're also going to be debriding these pearls inside of you, this washing away all that old muck so that your inner pearl can shine and connect to the divine, that pearly white light, that pearly high vibrational. And when we say high vibrational, we're talking about dimensionally, not necessarily a hierarchy. It's just it comes from a higher vibrational dimension. We have gold, and the number 21 is giving us another 3 with attract abundance. We're working with spirit to attract abundance. Gold, you got the Midas touch, viewer. You are abundant. Abundance attracts abundance. Be that vibration of abundance and attract what you desire. Emeralds, so lots of royal gemness coming out. We have emerald and the number 30. Calm your mind, body, and soul. Calm your mind, body, and soul. Kind of feel this connection as both a drop in the ocean and that connection to water. We're all water. Water's very healing. Emerald is the color of Archangel Raphael, who's the angel of healing. To rejuvenate your body. And it goes with having fun with your inner child. 639 on the timer. And also getting connected to the earth, to the earthly knowings, to the earthly feeling of feeling connected to the earth. With the number 8, building that confidence in our connection, our stability, like stable like a ruby, which are very hard to break, very dense, but high vibrational at the same time. Develop mental clarity with the number 39. So lots of this 369 energy in this collective. Viewer, purple is about that combination of the knowing and the seeing, this whole purple field. You may also consider expressing a purple aura at this time, and it says to develop mental clarity. So developing that mental clarity through the knowing and through the inner vision, as you improve that inner vision, finding richness in the dark night of the soul, finding time to calm your mind, body, and soul, which allows you to attract abundance as well as connect to the divine. Burgundy, awaken your passion. Burgundy. With the number 10, awaken your passion. So that's about, that feeling of richness, lots of richness on the board. You have a calling for richness, a richness of passion, a richness of abundance. Abundance is different to everyone. Knowledge is wealth to many. I consider knowledge wealth. How about you? What does abundance mean to you? Leave a comment in the comments if you wish. Lavender, connect to body, mind, and soul. So this goes right with emerald and calming that mind, body, and soul. I mean, lavender is the epitome of calmness. When we think of a calming herb, we think of lavender. And 44 being the number is that number of foundations. It's also a master number associated with the third eye, all this purple energy, and the crown. Lavender can also add momentum to your manifestations, and momentum, it can amplify the energy of your crystals. So perhaps you have an emerald or a ruby or a pearl that you like to work with. Perhaps even some gold, with gold being on the board. So today is a Abraham Hicks day. And we're gonna switch it to the other deck here after this reading. This deck's gonna be retired for a bit and we'll go to my other Abraham Hicks deck. This one is called Ask and It Is Given. Ask and there it goes, it's given. Thank you, Spirit. What else do we have from Abraham? For those of you who watch, know I lay out my cards first and then I'll relay to you what we got going on here. Like a so-so an answer. There we are. Look for more reasons to appreciate. So this kind of goes with I see, with seeing clearly what serves you, seeing what can we find about our life to appreciate. We also have these gold fishies, as well as kind of the color of my shirt going on here, that mossy green. Water element, as well as orange, has to deal with nurture yourself and the sacral chakra. But those feelings, that feeling center, centre des feelings. My joy does not depend upon the approval of others. Emphasis on depend. So there's no need to be guarded. There's no need to hide behind these garden walls. This is going to help you to improve your vision if we can see that your joy does not depend upon the approval of others. It is my dominant intent to look for what I want to see. 1, 2, 3, 4 on the timer. So 1, 2, 3, 4, let's start with this dominant intent. You know, guiding, allowing our kite to be guided by the wind, but also connected to the truth, connected to you on the ground, connecting to the divine as well and bringing this down to earth. Excuse me, confirmation burp. Through the corridor of my joy is the pathway to my desire. Yes, this is talking about that connection to the inner child. Taking your inner child for a walk down memory lane, perhaps. What's fun to you? It helps you feel good. Rejuvenate your body by connecting. Taking a walk in the woods. The forests are a wonderful place to forest bathe, to rejuvenate the body. Forests help us to ground and feel connected to Mother Earth, especially for those of us, these high flyers and light workers who like to work with source energy. Sometimes we can get a little ungrounded by connecting more to source than we do to the place in which we live right here on Mother Earth, in this physical body at least. To remember now, viewer, the main event isn't in your destination, it's in your joyous journey. So where are we headed? Are you getting ready to move somewhere? Perhaps just, moving into a different room in your house, or moving things around in your house, starting a new endeavor. Main event is not in the destination, it is in your joyous journey. So we can develop this mental clarity and establish some balance through this knowing with violet and purple energy. That, once again, with that card we have purple, blue, yellow, that personal power yours, and it is going to come from using your mental clarity to act from a place of joy during the journey. It's not about the destination. I practice the science of deliberate creation. Yes, deliberate, emphasized. Giving thought to anything is creation. Giving deliberate thought to anything is deliberate creation. What's my big hurry? It's all for joy. All is well. This is your reminder, your permission slip to know that all is well, and to take some time to slow down, to come down to earth as my cat descends the stairs in the background. Again, this is about our truth. This is about feeling good with orange. And, finding sacred space in this field of flowers, holding this flower to our chest, nurturing yourself, nurturing your, with a gentle approach, our relationship with others, as well as your inner child. This is a glorious time for me to be on this earth. Emphasis on to be. We're expanding into this place of knowing, of connecting to the divine. You're an extension of source energy. This card is about, you are this fabulous, brilliant sun in your own right. We are made of the stars. You, I, we all are stardust. There's a famous line, maybe not so famous, but there's a line on Bewitched where Dora is speaking to Samantha about, their divinity as magical beings. And it's just always resonated with me because I truly believe we are these magical beings. We create our reality. We create through our dominant intent and through deliberate creation. Remember to look for more reasons to appreciate. To allow the to and fro of the ocean, the waves of life, to allow the problems to wash in and out of your life like a wave. I am learning that all problems resolve themselves. Like how the starfish is going to find its way back into the ocean when the tide moves in. All problems resolve themselves. So we can take power and find truth in that knowing. And then embrace this idea that well-being is your natural state of being. Well-being is your natural state of being. We encourage to find power and find a good feeling place with the orange and the yellow energy. To know that you're allowed to stand out in the crowd, to be this horse of a different color. Every time I see this card, it's like that horse of a different color. And that's marvelous. You get to wear your uniqueness in this joyous journey. You get to walk the corridor of your joy to the pathway of your desire. My happiness is my greatest gift to others. Your happiness is your greatest gift to others. Remember this. And the biggest gift you can give to others is a gift of happiness. Share a smile. Share compassion. And your next mantra is, I am selfish enough to want to feel good. Like this kitty cat. Mr. Kitty Cat is exalted, laying in the grass, tuning into that truth of it's okay to be selfish every now and then. we're not talking about, with Abraham, Spirit is not guiding you to be only selfish, but to be selfish enough to want to feel good. Feeling good indicates your connection to clarity, developing mental clarity, wellness, and an abundance in all good things. Yes, what is abundance to you? Is it abundance of just money, of sex, love, food, or is it abundance of all good things? Feeling good is your most natural core belief. Just love this card and illustration of the cat just rolling in the grass, rolling, exalted in the truth that all is well and that they get to feel good. I don't know if you have cats, but cats make it well known that number one priority on your list is that they feel good. Cats are not here to people please. I choose to be here in this glorious physical body. To be this me has been my choice. Talking about a reason to appreciate, so we can tune into this solar energy, the sacral energy with the orange, really being guided to recognize the gloriousness of being in this physical body, looking at that as a reason to appreciate the journey. A little double checking, but we're gonna go do the Prism Oracle. Next deck out, the Prism Oracle. Prism Oracle, angel spirits and guides. What do we have for viewer today? I just got inspired to ask. Maybe leave a comment. 2222. What about Halloween inspires you? What about this season? Perhaps even, do we have plans of what we're gonna be for Halloween? What do we choose to express? Having fun with that inner child. Surrender is the first card out. Surrender. Surrender. Surrendering to spirit, surrendering to this connection to the divine, and also surrendering to the dark night as well. This time to meditate, go within. This time of fall and winter. Thank you, Spirit. Ascended Masters and Ancestors, what else do we have for the viewer? Underlying energy is pain. So if we have some pain come up or a painful moment, this reading is about giving you the power to be reminded, to recognize that your power is how we react to painful moments, to pain that arises in the body, that arises in the emotional field. To surrender to the process, be where you are. Illumination. When we go into this dark night, and we go into meditation and allow ourselves to crack open, the illumination begins to come. This light, this powerful solar energy that lives in your solar plexus comes in to brighten up your vessel, to rejuvenate the body. It is this light that attracts abundance. It is this light, it is the gift that we can illuminate our inner child, that we can brighten our inner child and the dark nights that they have been through. Rejection. Sometimes rejection creates balance. Sometimes rejection is a manifestation of what we believe. Can you see what we are experiencing as a balanced equation of what we're putting out there as well? And, connecting to your knowing with Violet. And to nourish yourself, because the opposite of rejection is acceptance. And the only person that needs to accept you, viewer, is you. To trust yourself, to trust your connection to the divine. This card is about trusting that connection, trusting what you believe is true for you, and trusting, to receive that wisdom as well. Trusting this message even, or these messages that you listen to. Attracting abundance, attracting sweetness. Now, you are attracting sweetness into your life. A lover, friends, abundance of relationships, abundance of treats to enjoy, good food to enjoy. How can you look for more reasons to appreciate and find the sweetness in things, find the mental clarity, the silver lining, the sweetness of life, to tune into that. And as you illuminate and you calm your mind, body, and soul, and connect to your heart, this emerald energy, rejuvenating the body, you stand in a steadfast place of protection. Your light is your source of protection. And I know people like to erect bubbles of light around them, and I get it. It can feel very useful in times when we're surrounded by a lot of people. But at the same time, when we erect this bubble of light, you are then inside that bubble with yourself, with whatever darkness that we haven't transmuted. And we're also blocking messages from the divine. So consider that idea with ideation. This is also about developing that mental clarity, this Seven of Swords energy, Libra energy, creating balance in the mind space. When ideas like paranoia come up with the Seven of Swords, because we've experienced disruptions, rejection, distrust. So now it's a gift. All these occurrences are gifts to find trust, to accept rejection, to accept other people's ideas, and to find mental clarity with ideation. Is about that, finding ideas that suit you, leaning into your dominant intent. We have consciousness coming in to help you, your consciousness can help you tune into your passion. Can you be conscious about your passion, about what you would like to nurture? Connect to that mind, body, and soul, and surrender to that connection, to be a pillar of, this divine light, to be connected to the whole body, mind, and spirit. Cleanse. Cleanse comes out to remind you to keep your aura clean, to keep your energetic vessel clean. Air energy can also be very helpful to cleanse, you know, the air, the wind, and looking for your dominant intent, cleansing out, allowing yourself to release what's not what you intend to create. Being reminded that joy does not depend upon the approval of others. It's okay to have experienced rejection. This is a time that offers you reflection. How is life reflecting back to you what you're putting out into the world? How can we reflect on your dominant intent as you walk this pathway, this corridor towards your joy? And to be reminded that, once again, the main event isn't the destination, it's in the joyous journey. So how can we reflect on our journey and find that silver lining, find what has, what the experiences have taught you? We have strength. This goes right with Ruby and strengthen your body, rejuvenate the body. It's actually the mantra there, rejuvenate the body, so we can feel like this strong column, this beautiful foundation. We're building this foundation along this journey. As you lean into and support your ideas with this foundation, you support your ability to bounce back from rejection and to trust. This foundation of strength helps you to trust your consciousness and to build confidence as you find the confidence to practice the science of deliberate creation. You know, confidence is about knowing, developing that mental clarity so that you know what it is that you're creating and how that's reflecting back into your life. 3223 on the timer, that palindrome, mirror-like reflection. Confidence. Yeah, and what is the big hurry? All is for joy, all is well. We can find confidence in that we don't have to have it all figured out. And you can confidently be that horse of a different color. Growth. Exactly what we came here for. We came here to grow through this process. Came here to be in this glorious physical body. To be here at this glorious time. Really interesting thing someone said, Greg Braden, he's on like Gaia and different channels like that. He was saying how, you know, people don't want to bring children into this time because of everything that's going on. But at the same time, he brought up the point that wouldn't you want to give a soul the opportunity to experience this 3333 on the timer, this glorious time to be here on this earth, this time of expansion and creativity and growth. This is such a, Abraham would say the same thing, this is such a tremendous time of growth and expansion, of creativity. Be reminded that your happiness is your greatest gift to others. What if that child and its sense of happiness, or its just personality, its beingness, is exactly what this world needs? I'm not saying everybody go out and have a baby, but it might be something you might want to consider in lieu of what I just said. Welcome to October 6th, a chaotic journey that asks for complete self-accountability. How are you? What is reflecting in your life to coincide with devotional nature of Libra season? Commitment with the number 7 invites you to take responsibilities and your obligations seriously. Show up for relationships you are most loyal to. whether they be personal or professional, without exception or excuse. But be wary of hypervigilance. Little red squirrel just descended the tree. Today warns against social paranoia of any kind, the Seven of Swords. So if you find your mind obsessing over the worst possible scenario, worst possible things that others could do to you, slow that mental train to a complete stop. Whether you spend some time in peaceful meditation or call on a no-nonsense friend who always brings you back to reality, remember that you can control your own behavior only. I'm getting guided to say too that this no-nonsense friend, the spirit, may be this connecting to the divine. Trust whatever upheaval with a tower. I have the trust card out here. Trust whatever upheaval comes your way. If a sudden or unexpected event throws you off your usual course, welcome this chaotic shift with open-mindedness and self-trust. By taking care of what you can and approaching your actions with a sober, level-headed mindset, you can make the most of any uncertainty that this day requires. Today's mantra: I can't control others, but I can't control fate, but I can control how I conduct myself. 3636 on the timer, that 369 energy. It's all about how things are spiraling. Everything is connected through smaller, medium, bigger circles, through spirals in ways we can't yet see at this time. Am I a reliable friend, partner, or coworker? How so and how not? Today's ritual: sit in quiet meditation and close your eyes. That's where this dark night comes from. Imagine the hand of a trusted partner, friend, ancestor, or guide, someone who evokes a deep sense of safety and security, on your right shoulder. Carry this warmth with you throughout the day. Archangel Metatron, I invite you to walk with all of this collective through the rest of this day as that warm shoulder on their presence. I say this because when I was in meditation before this reading and I called on Archangel Metatron, I was reminded of how I feel him as a warmth on my shoulders, like the warmth of the sun. It's truly beautiful. Born on this day, we have Thor Heyerdahl. It's interesting because I also connect with Thor, and yesterday it was stormy, and I'm like, Thor, show me some lightning. And it wasn't like a split second later, and it was like an amazing lightning bolt, followed by an incredible rainbow afterwards. And that, my friend, is trust, connecting to the divine. Thor Heyerdahl, Norwegian adventurer and ethnographer, South Korean actor Yoo Ah-in, and American community organizer, women's rights and civil rights activist Fannie Lou Hamer said, "If I fall, I'll fall 5 feet 4 inches forward in the fight for freedom. I'm not backing off." It's about being a good partner, a good co-creator, a reliable friend to a cause. So I hope this found you on a lovely altitude today. Before you soar off, I invite you to like, share, and subscribe if you have not already. If you already have, thank you so much for subscribing, and thank you for your comments. I enjoy reading them and responding. I'm Anthony the Empathic Elevator, here to turn on that divine light inside of you. And I intend that this reading finds whoever needs to hear it. Have a wonderful day. Take care. I love you. Bye.